Hello guys, here's another video. So now with game update 100, what they have done is every single power has a finisher ability, which does high damage when the health of the target drops below 35%. And now they have given this a major buff and update. So now what they have done is they actually do agree the finisher abilities are getting an update. They were really bad. Over time they've gotten really worse and many people do not use them anymore. So the goals are to allow finishers to become viable, alternative for players without the needing specific artifacts, so you don't even need the new Mort artifact to even make this hit even harder, because naturally the damage that they will now do will be very high. So what the changes they have done is most finishers, so it uses the word most because not all of them, because some are AoE based, some aren't, and because some are single target, some are AoE based, so it won't affect all of these finishers, and it goes into detail of the ones which are exceptions from getting this buff. So most finishers will see a 75% or more damage, so it could be 75% or even higher than this value. Damage buff across the board while damaging targets above 35%. So now these finisher moves does not even matter if your target is below 35%, they will now do 75% or more damage, and most finishers will see a 20% or more damage buff across the board while damaging targets below 35%. So that's the two changes. So now while these changes, finishers will do less damage compared to non-finisher abilities. No artifacts, so please mention they're talking about having no artifacts meaning they're referring to the Mort artifact, which is based off this finisher ability. So what they have done is when the target is above 35% health and will still do more damage compared to non-finisher abilities when the target is below 35%. So on speaking, on a single target boss fight, as the boss fight continues on and on, as the boss health gets lower, you will do more damage at the end of the fight. There are a few exceptions like Evisceration Chain for Rage, Light Blast for Hardlight, and Impaling Thorns for Nature have a different niche, for which we've accounted for Nature and Hardlight they will receive buff as well, but for AoE versions the buff won't be as big, approximately a 25% buff compared to the 75%, so they won't be buffed as much because of the AoE versions of it. Rage will also see a damage increase, however a large portion of their damage will be backloaded into their combo attack of Eviscerating Chain. So if you do Eviscerating Chain but you don't do the actual hold combo, the damage will be very low, but if you do the hold combo you will get a very high buff or very high damage of that move if you do the finisher move by holding combo, the attack move that you do. So that's about it on GU 100 with the finisher builder update. I will show you what I mean by the rage move. So let me quickly go to my rage tank. This is on the live server, so just an example of one of the finisher moves they were on about. Because with Eviscerating Chain it's a rage cancel move, and if you do notice by reading the description, it actually goes into a combo which if you do you do higher damage. So let's move away from everyone here. Once it loads, still loading, there we go. So now if you go to Eviscerate and Change, if you just hit it once, all it does is one move. That's it. But now if you hold melee, that's the combo that they are actually on about. So if you go down, however, a large portion of the damage will be backloaded into the combo attack of Eviscerating Chain. So the combo attack is by holding melee. If you do this, slash target, damaging and knocking it into the air, deals extra damage if the target is below 35% health. So now, even if your target is not below 35% health, it will do very high damage only if you hold melee to go into the Eviscerate move combo. Just like that. So that's what they're trying to get at with that Eviscerating Chain, just to make it clear. So if some of you are confused, I'll just showing you how to do it. So if you do pull off this move in melee DPS, you will get a ton of damage because of this 75% buff for targets above 35 and 20% more damage with targets below 35. And please note this is without artifacts. So now with the new artifact, which actually does buff up this finish ability, you can probably do a lot more damage. So if you go to the Mort card, where's it gone? I don't think this is it, or is it? Yeah, that's the one. So if you read what it says, reduce the cooldown of finishes by 25%, increase the damage of finishes on targets above 35 and 35% health by 30%. So with this actual artifact, you will get a 30% on top of the 75% damage. Probably, not sure if that is the case or not. But this Mort card will now be viable with this actual game update 100. So this is very exciting news. They're finally doing something about the finish abilities, making them much stronger. So thank you for watching. If you do have any questions, please comment below and I will do my best to answer them. I'm not sure when this will be going on the test server. Same with the other update in regards to the OP items. Nothing has been updated on the test server as of yet. Because if I go to the testing feedback and go to public test notes, the last test server hotfix was in regards to just a few changes in the alert and duo and a few open world missions. So thank you for watching.